and we did a sign language decoder. So we can decode sign language letters using this glove and print them on the screen. The glove consists of flex sensors, which are these variable resistors that when you bend them, the resistance increases, and then we can use that to read voltage values using the Firefly nodes. So you have one Firefly node here that wirelessly sends to another Firefly node that's connected up to the computer. So as we can demonstrate, when you
bend your fingers, these 4 fingers register that the flex sensors have actually bent, and their values increase, and that's when it knows that it's in the bent state, and your thumb is in the unbent state. So this letter that I'm signing right here is an A, and as you can see on the screen, it prints out an A. So I'll just mess it up a little bit. So the algorithm actually has to recognize the A for 7 iterations before it prints the letter A, and that's mainly for transition purposes. If I were to go from an A to a B, it might catch other letters in between. So let's see it doing that.
So if you notice, it got this S and a C in between. And it has to fully fill the array with 7 B's before it prints the actual B.
Exactly. So as you can see, the mistakes that it makes in between are not printed, and now it's an A is printed.
And then it prints exactly one A. If you want to do double letters, you just had to reset to a different position and then put your hand back into the A, at which point it'll print the A.
So as far as the parts go, we have 1 flex sensor for each finger, and a flex sensor for 2 flex sensors for the wrist. That way, if the side flex sensor is tripped, this narrows our choices down to 2 letters, since there are only 2 letters that have your wrist bent in this way, and 2 letters that have your wrist bent in this way. Additionally, we have 3 buttons here to differentiate between very similar letters like the M, the N, and the T. And just with these flex sensors and these 3 buttons, we can differentiate 24 different letters to quite a good degree of accuracy. So these are all the letters of the sign language alphabet. Sign language is actually gestures for words, but this is a subset of sign language called fingerspelling. And in fingerspelling, you could just spell out the letters of the words that you want to say. And we implemented a space as a full-out palm, which isn't mapped onto any kind of letter, just to enable it to be viewed on the screen properly.